A complete step. Royal Arch Freemasons know the pleasures of discovering the deeper symbolism of the craft degrees and what it means to have a fuller understanding of their allegories. Constantine Freemasons derive a similar pleasure from their unique understanding of those same degrees, gained through their participation in the captivating order of chivalric Freemasonry. Candidates are taken on a journey of discovery, which culminates in a fresh understanding of the lessons taught by the craft and in Royal Arch ceremonies. These are viewed from a distinctly Christian perspective and use elements of chivalric imagery, biblical parable, allegorical teaching, historical examples, and highly symbolic ritual to convey their message. The regalia is relatively simple, consisting of a diagonal sash or baldric and 2-degree jewels. Full membership is gained by working 4-degree ceremonies, which never fail to impress. It is never too late to take another step in Freemasonry, particularly when it is a complete step. Overview. The historical setting of the order is the time of Constantine the Great, Emperor of Rome, and features his well-known vision of a cross in the heavens which led to his victory at the Battle of Saxa Rubra in 312 AD and consequent acceptance of the Christian faith. The candidate, who must be a Royal Arch Mason and profess his belief in the Trinity, is first admitted to an equestrian order as a Knight of Rome, then, in a ceremony based on Constantine's vision, is installed a Knight Companion of the Red Cross of Constantine. Attached to the order are 2 appendant degrees, Knight of the Holy Sepulchre and Knight of St. John the Evangelist. The former was traditionally developed on the finding of the true cross by St. Helena, the mother of Constantine, and the consequent mounting of a guard over the holy place. The latter relates a Christian perspective on the origin of speculative Freemasonry, and takes its theme and content from an historically attested discovery in the ruins of the original temple in the 4th century AD, when a new attempt was made to build a temple on the site. By progressing in the office to the 2nd and then 1st chairs of a conclave, the knight receives the degrees of Priest Mason as the conclave's viceroy, and Prince Mason as the most puissant sovereign. These extend the teaching of the Red Cross of Constantine degree, and the offices filled are roughly equivalent to the craft lodge positions of Senior Warden and Worshipful Master. Red Cross of Constantine. This degree relates the story of Constantine's conversion to Christianity, and is the first stage of a 3-step journey of discovery. It tells of his divine vision, the institution of a special standard, his subsequent victory over the rival Emperor Maxentius, and the creation of what is claimed to be the oldest institution of Christian knighthood. The substance of the degree develops around the secret doctrine associated with the Labarum, the banner of victory, while the lecture contains an important lesson for Christian Freemasons. All regular business of the conclave is conducted in the Red Cross degree. Knight of the Holy Sepulchre. Tradition asserts that the degree originated after the discovery of the true cross by St. Helena, and draws its imagery and content from the 3 days which intervened between the crucifixion and resurrection of Jesus Christ. This order of chivalry is said to have been instituted by the mother of Constantine, and the ceremony includes a vigil over the Holy Sepulchre and a series of theological and allegorical orations. Duties enjoined on knights include the performance of the 7 works of mercy. Knight of St. John the Evangelist. This is the second of the so-called appendant degrees, which are always conferred in series. It is founded upon a remarkable discovery made in the ruins of the temple at Jerusalem and the subsequent foundation of the Knights of St. John. The interpretation of the legend is of a most interesting and instructive nature, and is striking in its explanation of the craft and Royal Arch ceremonies from a purely Christian viewpoint. This degree truly brings a fresh perspective on these ceremonies, and its solid use of familiar craft and Royal Arch symbolism makes the culmination of this ceremony very potent indeed. The Order in Queensland. The Order of the Red Cross of Constantine is considered by many to be the highest honor that can be awarded within York Rite Masonry, and is a natural and easily gained extension to the teachings of the Royal Arch degree. The full title of the order is the Masonic and Military Order of the Red Cross of Constantine, and the appendant orders of the Holy Sepulchre and of St. John the Evangelist. Its governing body is the Grand Imperial Conclave for Queensland and the Knights of the Red Cross of Constantine. Its leader is titled Grand Sovereign, and it is administered by a Grand Recorder. The degrees of the order are worked by conclaves, which are governed by the joint leadership of the most puissant sovereign and the eminent viceroy in a unique ceremonial layout. Members are known as worthy knights, and most conclaves only meet every 3 or 4 months.